You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Hello and welcome to Darkest Dungeon. This is a brand new series for the channel. I hope you enjoyed that quick introduction. There was another video that plays when you first start the game. Basically, what this game amounts to is, I believe you are, I believe it's your uncle owned this property, this house, and you are gathering together adventurers to go and rid it of the evil that is overtaking it. And there's all these different, pathways and different places and things you can go look at. Basically, it's randomly generated dungeons is what it is. And so you have to, you're trying to take it back for your family's name. And this is a permadeath roguelike situation. When a character dies, he's kaput. And I will be naming the characters I will be naming the characters after subscribers, though that may not happen this episode because this will just be a whole bunch of tutorial for today. So if you're not familiar with Darkest Dungeon, I highly recommend that you watch this because there's a lot of stuff. This is a very unique game, and I think it'll help you enjoy the future videos if you go through this tutorial with me. However, if you know all about the game already, there's probably not going to be much for you in this video unless you just want to join me in my misery of learning to play this hard, very difficult game. So, map navigation, you are currently in a room. By the way, I've only played a very little bit of it just to get my feet wet. To move forth, click on another room, and on the map display, which is down here, this will take you to the connecting hallway. So we click down here.
Brigands.
So now we're in the hallway.
These lanes, keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
While in a hallway, press D to move forward and A to move back. If you prefer to use mouse, you can click ahead or behind the party to move them. I actually do prefer to use the mouse. This is a nice game because you can just use the mouse.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
There's going to be a lot of narrator interrupting me, and that's okay because his voiceovers are fantastic. Kill the enemy. Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, click a skill icon and then click on a highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because that hero needs to be standing in a different spot or there are no valid targets. Mouse over the skill to see the requirements. So this is something that I didn't understand until way later after playing. See those dots? Those yellow dots and those red dots? Those yellow dots mean in order to use this attack, I have to be in the first 3 positions of my party. And I can attack the first 2 people of the other party. And so this one, I have to attack the back 3. Well, there are no back 3, so I can't use this attack right now. This one, see those lines between the dots? That means it would attack multiple targets. So we're just going to do the first one. And then we can read about the attack and see that it's called Open Vein 1. It's a melee. Accuracy base is 85, damage modifier is negative 15%, but it causes a bleed effect. We can also look at the enemy and see that he has a 20% chance to block, to resist bleed, and you can see all sorts of stats for him. Anyways, let's get moving. Very beautiful game, very cool artwork. So now it's his turn to attack. Sure, let's just do a regular attack.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, then we can loot, of course. And we carry on. Interactive objects. While exploring, you often find interactive objects. Click or press the W key to investigate them. Take a look at this tent. Yeah, let's check inside the tent. Yay, we found stuff.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
So there's a lot of randomization in the loot of the game and stuff like that. Can I go through the door, please? I need to go through that door, I think. Oh. There we go. That was weird. It like wouldn't let me click through them.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Yeah. Alright, so now I can actually do this shot that will attack both of them, which is great. Let's, I wish I could see their attacks. Let's do a stunning blow. Wait, what does he resist? He resists stun, so let's not do stun. Let's do this one. Nice, got a crit. Ooh. Okay, let's do this shot again. Actually, no, let's do a bleed, because he doesn't resist bleed very well. Bleed would be good on him. Good, he got a bleed. There's also aspects of this game where you have to worry about your character's insanity or sanity, whichever way you look at it. And hunger, that's the other thing. It's pretty cool and very difficult. The little bit I played was very very gut-wrenching. Good, we dodged. Excellent. Okay, so he's got that bleed effect. I'm not going to worry about him so much, because he will bleed to death next time. So I'm going to take care of this guy back here. Oh, I can't with that one. Oh, I can do this one. What? That says I can attack. I guess I just can't attack behind this gigantic dude. Okay. Well, let's get rid of him.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Yes, thank you. When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles that will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use ranged skills, push-pull skills, and even corpse cleaning special skills that some heroes possess. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all. So this guy leaves no corpse because he had bleed, right? He should leave no corpse, I thought. That's strange. Let's do our shot. Let's do the pistol shot.
Confidence
Nice.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Got a key, a dodge stone, crest, and some gold. Nice. Alright, after you've completed the requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit, which is nice. It's kind of like playing Skyrim. Alright, let's return to Hamlet. So then we get our little victory screen showing us what all we got. Fun stuff. All our loot and stuff like that. Next, we also see our heroes level up and what skills they may gain. Ruins Explorer, plus 20% scouting chance in ruins. You can get positive or negative effects here. This to me is probably my favorite part of the game because it crafts your characters. I just think that's so cool. Such a neat idea because they start off as these blank canvases, and then based on the adventures that you go through,
home,
they change.
such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Thank you. Thank you, Uncle. Okay, so the rest of this episode will probably just be looking at the new things we can do in town. We've got our activity log, which is really cool. We can go back and see exactly when we did what, and when who did what with leveling up and stuff like that. Quest goals: defeat the wizened hag, defeat the apprentice necromancer, defeat. So these are all bosses that we have to go fight, basically, or creatures or whatever. Roster goals: raise an abomination to restore level 6. Okay, cool. So, get help where you may. On any screen in the game, press and hold H to see contextual help for controls in that mode. Try it while in town, exploring, fighting, camping, and more. And your characters say things. Like he just said, put me back out there, or something like that. So if I press and hold H, cool. So let's just start at the left. Let's start at the stagecoach.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
Yes.
All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Yep. Okay, so adventurers come to town now that they know we've cleared the road, and the stagecoach is your hero lifeblood. You'll need to recruit these 2 heroes to fill out a party of 4. Drag and drop them into your roster. While you're here, spend some of your starting resources on upgrading the stagecoach network. This will increase the number of heroes available here in the future. To upgrade, click the plus symbol in the left. Okay. Normally, I don't read all the tutorial stuff in games, but this one is so unique. I want you guys to be able to follow me on everything I'm doing, so I'm wanting to read all that stuff for you. So we can hit this plus up here, and it can increase and upgrade our stagecoach. So this will increase the number of available heroes. This will increase the size of our roster. Well, right now we don't need a bigger roster. We need more heroes coming to town. And we need these 2 guys to join us.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Indeed. And then what's this over here? These are shortcuts to go to the different things. I didn't see that before. Let's go ahead actually and, well, let's finish looking at those, and then I think we will rename our characters.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
So this is where we can see who all has passed, all of our dead adventurers, heroes.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So here we can see old videos and stuff like that. So actually we could watch the first video, but I'm not worried about it. It's not really that important. You get the idea of the game. So now before we end the episode, this will be a short one, just a quick introduction. How do I, right click. You gotta right click him. Left click adjusts his position. Let's take a look at the hero screen real quick. We can see his level, and I believe this is his sanity, his resolve, and then his stress. Yeah, so he's doing fine. He's a warrior of light. Plus 10% damage if torch is above 75%. You also have to manage your torch, but we didn't get to that yet. God-fearing. In town, will only pray for stress relief. We'll get to that in a little bit. Prone to stealing items. I haven't quite figured out what that manages to do yet. Like, is it like if I give the item to someone else, he takes it instead? Like if it's food? I also haven't gotten to a point yet of being able to customize their weapons. I'm assuming you can. So here's where we can rename him. Let's rename him. This shall be named after the person who bought me this game. Sir Ben. It needs to be Sir Benjamin. That just sounds so much better. And we can choose different colored outfits or whatever. We're going to go with that one. That one looks pretty sick for Ben. So we got Sir Benjamin. And then we've got our... this is our highwayman. This is kind of our ranger character. I think this guy sometimes has pets. Hard noggin, stun resist, speed, and scouting chance. And he's a known cheat, is not allowed to gamble while in town. That's funny. So what are we going to rename this one? We're going to rename this one to Sir Pikmin. For Sir Pikminicus. And that's all we need to do for him. And then for this gentleman, I think we'll have this be Sir Ted of the basement. And he is this is my healer. And he is faded, which is a chance to turn any miss into a hit, which is cool. And minus 3% critical if HP is below 50%. But anyways, this is my healer dude, so he's pretty cool. Yep, we done there. There we go. And now Peter, we're gonna name. I don't really have many female subscribers that I'm aware of. Like I did ducks in my XCOM series, but I want to do some different people here. This is gonna be Sir Peter, or Madam Peter. I'm trying to think of a female name for Peter. Madam Patricia, that's about the best. She'll be Madam Peter. Okay, so Peter also from the basement. So that's who will be our. What is she? She is like our paladin. Yeah, she's totally a paladin. Photomania, minus 20% stress damage if torch level above. 75%. And then weak grip on life, minus 10% death blow resist, and plus 10% stress damage because she's nervous. So there's our starting cast of characters, and we will begin by going on a new adventure with them next time. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button if you're excited about this game, and we'll see you guys later. Adios. Goodbye.